Et l'ordre du jour appelle à présent le rapport de Madame May, Fonds social européen, FSE+, mesures spécifiques visant à relever les défis stratégiques. J'attire votre attention sur le fait qu'il n'y aura qu'un tour de parole des orateurs des groupes politiques pour ce débat. Il n'y aura donc pas d'intervention à la demande ni de carton bleu. J'ai le plaisir d'accueillir Madame Roxana Minsatou au nom de la Commission, vice-présidente exécutive, à qui je donne la parole immédiatement.
Thank you, Chair, honourable members. I want to congratulate the European Parliament for having reached an agreement with the Council on this proposal. This agreement allows Member States and regions to address critical strategic challenges in light of the geopolitical and economic situation. And this is how we aim to show our citizens that Europe delivers. Investing in people is essential for advancing our strategic priorities and forms an integral part of the deal. We see major shortages in skills in crucial sectors like civil preparedness, defence, cybersecurity, new digital and green technologies, just to name a few sectors. Member States and regions should focus investments on the development of skills in these strategic areas for our own competitiveness and sovereignty. This amendment underlines the role of the European Social Fund Plus as the Union's main fund for supporting employment and skills development. It will encourage Member States to use the European Social Fund Plus to reinforce investment in people. It will equip workers with the skills our industries are looking for to support our strategic defence, preparedness and decarbonisation efforts. Member States and regions will benefit from an immediate financial injection to kickstart such investments. And in turn, this also helps to reduce social exclusion and prevents inequalities from growing further. This is how we aim to strengthen our competitiveness while remaining true to our social model. The Commission welcomes the compromise that strengthens the respect for the rule of law to protect the EU budget where funding between and within programmes is reallocated. The Commission made a formal statement on the respect for rule of law and fundamental rights. The statement reiterates the Commission's firm commitment to ensure that these principles are upheld in the implementation of the funds in line with the provisions in the Common Provisions Regulation, the Conditionality Regulation and the Mid-term Review Regulation. This statement has been sent to the Parliament services for inclusion in the verbatim record of this debate. I thank you and I am of course looking forward to the debate on this topic.
Merci beaucoup, Madame la Vice-présidente. Pour ouvrir notre discussion, je donne d'abord la parole à notre rapporteure, Marit May.
Yes, thank you, Chair. Dear colleagues, dear Executive Vice President, dear Roxana, today we are discussing the already so much discussed European Social Fund Plus. The ESF Plus is the core fund for the European social agenda and is so important to achieve skills development, social inclusion and to end, for example, child poverty. Just before the summer, the Commission proposed a revision of the ESF Plus to address today's strategic challenges. What we see happening everywhere when it comes to the Commission agenda is what we also saw here. The revision paved the way to add the so-called competitiveness agenda by enlarging the possibilities for large companies to receive funds, especially in the defence sector. And this should happen in an urgent matter, something we still oppose. As SD, we stand for a Europe that defends its external safety and at the same time ensures that we leave no one behind within our European common ground. The ESF Plus does exactly so. Make Europe more social, as we promised our voters. Together with the colleagues, during the negotiations with the Council and with the Commission, we achieved great successes in this matter. We ensured that money that will be allocated for the defence industry shall be for skills development in dual use, ensuring that people possess the right skills to have a place in our society. We also ensured that smaller beneficiaries should have a priority in access to the funding, ensuring that our civil society can still access the funding. And I want to thank the shadow rapporteurs, but also the Council in ensuring this good achievement. And then on the rule of law. As the Commissioner already mentioned, we ensured that all funding that could possibly be reprogrammed to the new programmes will be checked by the rule of law mechanism, the Common Provisions Regulation, and the horizontal enabling conditions. We have in black and white from the whole College of Commissioners that they will do so, and we will hold them accountable. For this, the Executive Vice Presidents Minzato and Fitu take the responsibility. Because, let me make one thing clear, when the rule of law is not respected, we cannot accept to show any flexibility. So far, we have managed to safeguard the ESF Plus main mission, supporting people and children in the most vulnerable situations, and supporting smaller beneficiaries and civil society. What we want for the future of the ESF Plus is clear. It must be said that what we have seen for now is worrying. The ESF Plus should be a separate, self-standing fund with a dedicated budget. The aim of the fund should always be to help people find a place in the labour market and to promote social inclusion. It should be a fund that has a clear objective and that ensures that no one is left behind, that has earmarked funding for specific objectives, like the child guarantee, like the youth guarantee, and the most deprived, and of course to support the much needed skills development. I am ready to fight for the ESF to be of meaning for the coming period in the future of Europe, because we cannot have a European Union without a strong social foundation. The social foundation is also the security that we have in Europe. Thank you very much.
Merci beaucoup, Madame la rapporteure. Je donne la parole pour la Commission de la sécurité et de la défense à Urmas Speit.
Dear colleagues, Europe faces unprecedented strategic challenges. Our security and resilience depend not only on political will, but on the ability to make funds quickly and efficiently available for defence, training and critical industries. Bureaucracy cannot slow down Europe's response to evolving threats. The amendment to the ESF Plus provides exactly this flexibility. It allows resources to be redirected swiftly to strategic priorities, supporting defence-related skills, innovation and resilience across the Union. In particular, the report foresees that the security of our eastern borders should benefit from these measures. The aim is to ensure that resources are deployed where they are most needed, reinforcing Europe's preparedness and resilience in a rapidly changing geopolitical environment. The credibility and security of Europe depend on making our funds work as fast and flexibly as our ambitions and needs demand. Thank you.
Merci beaucoup, chers collègues. Pour la Commission des budgets, Jean-Marc Jarmin.
Chers collègues, Madame la Commissaire, vous savez combien le groupe SND est attaché au Fonds social européen. C'est l'âme sociale de l'Europe et nous nous battrons pour qu'elle ne disparaisse pas dans le prochain budget pluriannuel. Nous approuvons la possibilité offerte de redéploiement pour répondre aux nouveaux enjeux. Mais autoriser la Hongrie d'en profiter pour récupérer les fonds bloqués pour non-respect de l'état de droit est incompréhensible et, je vous le dis, même choquant. La Hongrie, c'est la mise sous coupe par le pouvoir central de la presse, des syndicats et des ONG sous prétexte de protéger des ingérences étrangères. C'est la remise en cause de l'indépendance de la justice pour laisser le champ libre à la corruption. C'est l'interdiction de manifester, comme on l'a vu avec la Gay Pride. En trilogue, vous avez pris l'engagement d'assurer le maintien de l'état de droit dans l'évaluation de toute demande d'amendement des programmes. Cela ne suffit pas. Vous devez prendre ici l'engagement que pas un euro des fonds gelés ne sera redirigé vers la Hongrie tant que perdure la violation de nos principes les plus fondamentaux. La main de l'Europe ne doit pas trembler quand il s'agit de faire respecter l'état de droit à l'un de ses membres. Je vous remercie.
Merci beaucoup, chers collègues. Pour la Commission du développement régional, Sandro Gozzi.
Merci, Monsieur le Président. Chers collègues, défense, décarbonation, lutte contre les inégalités sociales, protection de notre frontière orientale, 4 de nos grandes priorités pour une union de la défense que nous devons bâtir et une transition écologique et juste que nous devons réussir. À cette fin, nous devons aussi repenser nos politiques et adapter nos ressources. La révision du Fonds social européen permet justement d'orienter les financements vers ces priorités stratégiques et nous la soutenons. Mais cela doit se faire dans le plein respect de nos valeurs. Permettre à Viktor Orban de réutiliser des fonds européens gelés pour non-respect de l'état de droit, c'est une ligne rouge. On ne peut pas financer la cohésion sociale tout en tolérant la dérive autoritaire d'un État membre. Le respect de l'état de droit doit rester une condition non négociable et la Commission devra être très rigoureuse et totalement transparente là-dessus. Et nous utiliserons tous les moyens à notre disposition pour veiller au plein respect de l'état de droit, car notre Union n'est pas un simple distributeur de fonds. Elle est surtout avant tout une union des valeurs et droits fondamentaux. Merci, Monsieur le Président.
Merci beaucoup, chers collègues.